morning of football action here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. The Billerica captains are number 10, Brian Conti, number 13, Franklin Shearer, number 51, Dan Dowd, and number 67, Robert Klain. Of course, the Chelmsford captains you've all become familiar with. 95, David Fielding, 51, Bob Dewey, number 1, Scott Brown, the quarterback, and number 74, Tim Gonzalez. We've had the toss, apparently, ladies and gentlemen.
Certainly a stirring rendition of our national anthem there. Great job by the band. There's the flip. See how they call it.
Billerica being the visiting team. Okay. Billerica will receive. And they will be at the tennis court end zone. With their back to the tennis court end zone. The wind is shifted again, blowing straight across the field. Chelmsford will be kicking off from the Harrington School end.
As Billerica gets set to receive the kick, Chelmsford will send its special teams out there.
And you're hearing the
overused, boring tomahawk chop. I think we've all seen it before. We're a little bit tired of it, but they're going to do it anyway, so what can we do?
If you'll just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, we're making a little bit of a sunscreen for our monitor here. It's a beautiful sunny day, although quite cold at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. Folks, if you're planning on coming to the game, you want to dress warm. It is a mite chilly out.
Definitely a day for Long John. Scott Brown set to kick the ball off.
Okay, folks, this is going to be a very exciting game here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. The Chelmsford Lions hosting the Billerica Indians in the annual Thanksgiving Classic. And a slight delay as the ball is blown off the tee. Yes, wonderful cheer by the Billerica crowd for their man. And there's the whistle.
And here's the kick. And it's a squivel right down. Picked up by number 11. He runs it forward. He's got a seam. Oh, it's closed quickly. And he's brought down at about the, let's see where they spot. That's about the 37
yard. Gillette in on the tackle, along with 57 Casey Finnegan. Billerica will have the ball first and 10 on about their own.
It's about the 37-yard line, about.
37-yard line. The scoreboard is on, ladies and gentlemen, but with the sun and the angle, it's just very hard to read.
Tim Darcy taking signals.
Man in motion.
Quick draw out the middle, close quickly.
And there's nothing there. It's a multitude of Indians hit the ground, including the ball carrier for no gain.
Bring up second down and 10. An interesting thing about the Thanksgiving Day game is they always add 12 minutes to each quarter. They have 12 minutes each quarter instead of the 10 minutes. Give you another 8 minutes of pleasure there.
So while you're basting the bird, you want to be watching the Chelmsford Lions.
Pitch left.
He's got some room. He's out. Oh, misses one tackle.
Brought down. Brought down by Nick Brink and Mike Gillette. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Gain of a yard on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. There's a shot of some Chelmsford fans there.
So excited. Okay, Billerica's got trips right. That's an interesting formation. They've got split left.
Darcy drops back to draw up the middle. He's got some room. He cuts it up. Oh, but he didn't get enough for the 1st down, I don't believe.
Darcy had about 5 chunks of tacklers on him at the end.
They had to bring out the sticks. First down, Billerica. First down. Well, I didn't think they had it on that one. That's a generous spot.
Well, I don't think they'll be getting too many of those today, so they better enjoy it on the Billerica sideline while they can.
So I'll bring up 1st down and 10. With about 10 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. 4 wide receivers out. 1 back set. Darcy calling signals. Drops back. It's another draw up the middle. Got about 4. Wrapped up by Michael Cato and Bob Dewey on that one. And Derek Wachowski. Gain of 4 on the play. We're going to have 2nd down and 6. It seems what Billerica's been doing early is they've been spreading out the field and running draws up the middle.
Wow.
But they also could be setting up for a play action pass here, so let's see what they do. Trips right once again. Oh, it's a draw again.
Oh, just absolutely smothered by number 77, Michael Cato.
Wow, they just went to the cookie jar once too often on that one. Michael Cato sniffed it out and killed him. Loss of 3 on the play, be 3rd down and 7. There's another shot of the crowd, all bundled up, trying to keep warm here. Watching a little piece of Americana here. Darcy in the shotgun formation. Low snap, he picks it up. Flags are thrown, and he throws a duck that was intercepted by Nate Lindstedt. Flags were thrown before.
And it's duck season here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium.
If you're going to try to throw a pass today, well, penalties on Billerica. Make it 3rd down and 11. If you're going to try to throw a pass, you got to throw them low, because if you throw them high, get caught up in the wind, and crazy things can happen.
And Billerica's first penalty of the game is a procedure call, which will set him back 5 yards.
.8:30 left here in the 1st quarter.
And out come the Indians.
Go to a shotgun formation once again.
Parker, the lone back in the backfield.
Low snap.
The snap's
Bobbles
bobbled.
it. Darcy under some pressure. He rolls right.
He's got some
He's
room.
going to run it.
Heading up the
Let's see if he can
sideline.
get it for the 1st down. He cuts just in. He got the 1st, and he got nailed by Mike Johnson trying to go out of bounds.
Johnson gave him a whack as he tried to get out of bounds, but it does appear he picked up the 1st down. But fortunately for Billerica, the almost disastrous bad snap, which was right in the dirt, was able to be turned into a 1st down for the Indians. If they're going to count on luck like that to move the ball, I don't expect that it's going to last quite long.
I'm sure they drew the play up that way.
Well, maybe under Esposito they might have, but
Yeah.
they've got a class operation over there now with Flynn and Jeff.
There's a shot of the Chelmsford coaching staff. Reverse right, runs forward. Gain of about 5 or 6.
So far, Billerica's strategy seems to be to send out 3 and 4 wide receivers at a time and then try to run the ball up the middle, either on the handoff or the draw play, which surprisingly has been somewhat effective, including a long run by the quarterback on a broken play. We've got Billy Saunders split wide to the left, wing back, 13 Frank Shearer in motion.
Another handoff up the middle, he breaks. That was run by number 11, another first down. That was run by Adam DeSantis. And Billerica's moving the ball on their first drive of the game.
That was a well-executed play by Billerica. Not something we hope to see too often today, but little counter back starting about off tackle, cutting back up through the center guard hole, and picking up the first down for Billerica. They're on about the 16 or 17 yard line of Chelmsford. Saunders left. There's the counter
Same
handoff.
play again. That time it didn't work. Sniffed out. Brought down.
Wrapped up by John Stossel. Got about a gain of 2.
Second down and 7 here.
And the Chelmsford defense looking a little flat right now. Seems to be setting back on their heels a little bit, but I'm sure will rise to the occasion as the Billerica Indians are deep in Lion territory. We've got trips out to the left, Saunders, Shearer, and DeSantis. And we've got a wide receiver to the right. Darcy's over the quarterback. He looks to throw.
Quick throw, touchdown Billerica.
And the quick throw to number 18, Chad Yavaro, on the slant pattern. And certainly a surprise here as the Billerica Indians score first. It's 6-0 Billerica as there are no flags on the play. Seemingly stunned Chelmsford defense here. But you have to give Billerica credit for a well-executed play there. They called the play and they ran it, and it was successful. And here's number 5, Tim Darcy for the PAT. Number 18, Chad Yavaro off the hold. A little bit of a
Kick is up, it's low.
And it's wide to the left.
That could come back to haunt them later.
A little bit of a bumbled hold by Yavaro, and the kick is no good, so it's six to nothing here. The Billerica Indians are taking a quick first quarter lead. It's like 8:28 left to go, or 8:22.
I believe it's, I think it's 6.
Well,
Not quite sure though. Sorry about not being able to give you the time all the time, but we have a tough angle here with the sun. Curran and Lindstedt back to receive the kick. To be kicked off by Timothy Darcy. That was a nice drive by Billerica.
it was. Fortunately for them, the bobbled snap on the shotgun wasn't a turnover, and they were able to come back together and move down the field. The deep men for Chelmsford are Curran and Lindstedt. The wind is blowing straight in the face of the Billerica kicker. Look at that. The announcing booth here high atop the concession stand at Alumni Stadium. And here's Darcy's kick.
It's a low liner.
It's a short kick, and Chelmsford does not let it go out of bounds.
Picked up by Curran. He's got some moves. Breaks forward. Nice run. He really didn't have anywhere to go, and he made about a 5 or 6 yard gain out of no holes. An excellent move there.
The Chelmsford receiving team almost looking like they were going to let the short kick go out of bounds, and was picked up by number 8, Nate Lindstedt. and who brought it back for about 5 yards before getting forced out of bounds. We'll have the Chelmsford ball.
Oh, there was a penalty on the play. And pushed the ball back. Looked like an illegal use of the hands. At least that's what they were calling.
Replay on the touchdown.
And we're going to have a replay of the Billerica touchdown here for you, ladies and gentlemen. So put that stuffing spoon down, and you'll see the Darcy pass to Yavarov, and it's 6-0 Billerica. So another penalty against Chelmsford. They've been plagued by penalties this year. Perhaps the final turning point in the Zavarian game was the safety that Chelmsford had scored, and then having to not only give up the points but getting the ball back on the costly penalty, 2 men lining up in the neutral zone. So the Chelmsford has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Linstead, top of the screen. Play action pass. They're gonna go up. Goes up for Linstead. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh my goodness! Linstead's in the clear. He's gonna score.
Touchdown, Chelmsford. What a great play. The crowd goes crazy, and once again, the play action pass worked. It worked against Zavarian last week. It worked against Wilmington. It just works. That's all you have to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a finely executed touchdown pass on the first offensive play of the game by the Chelmsford Lions, and we believe we're going to have an instant replay for you coming up, hopefully.
And the Billerica's balloon has deflated quite quickly. The play action pass, that play has worked all season long. Nate Linstead going up amongst the defender and just pulling it down and breaking away. Great play by Nate, great throw by Scott Brown.
There's the PAT kick. It's up and it's good.
Makes the score Chelmsford 7, Billerica 6.
Okay, that's more like it here in Lion Country. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a finely executed scoreboard. You can see now that there's 6:04 left in the game. They're getting a little bit different camera angle than we've had for you in the past. And now we're going to have a replay. Here's the fake of the handoff, and Brown looks to put it up. He goes deep, and he sees Linstead, who's got 2 steps on his man, just pulls it down and doesn't even break stride. And it's a foot race into the end zone, and we know that no one is going to catch our own Nate Linstead. So now we've got something to cheer about here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. The cheerleaders are cheering, the band is banding, the majorettes are majoretting, and
trolling fire.
And the wind is still blowing. But now it's no longer an ill wind. It's a Chelmsford Lion wind.
Well, that was a great call by Bruce Rich going for it on the first down. You know, nothing to lose, and get the crowd into it, get the players more into it. Not that they're not into it now. They kind of be fired up. It's Thanksgiving Day.
Absolutely a great call by the offensive coordinator, Bruce Rich. And here's the kick. And it's a little bit of a floater. It takes 2 bounces. It's fumbled.
It's down on the ground. He picks it back up, and he's swarmed under by a maroon wave.
Certainly not the best ball handling so far by the Billerica special teams.
Well, you can also credit that to Scott Brown's kicking. The way he kicks it, it always takes, you're never quite sure what it's going to do. It's like a knuckleball.
And certainly on a windy day like this, that is the absolutely most effective way to kick the ball. Because generally you preclude a long return and you give your people a chance to get downfield by the time a Billerica player gets a hold of the ball.
You give yourself a much greater chance for a turnover.
And as you can see from the pictures, folks, the crowd is filled in here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium.
Billerica going to a 2-back set. Hand off up the middle, he breaks left. Nowhere to go.
And a multitude of maroon shirts haul him down.
Nice tackle there by Nick Brink, pursuing on that one. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Score is Chelmsford 7, Billerica 6. Another shot of the crowd huddled. There's a shot of Russ Holt. A little bit disgusted, but
the highly bundled up Lion faithful here at Alumni Stadium, and Route 3 is moving quite briskly. The few people that are heading out before the football game to get to their Turkey Day festivities. Darcy's over the center.
They're running that play once again. Gain of about 5 or 6. That's been successful so far.
That little bit of a counter play has been successful for them. Just enough of a misdirection to get the pursuit going away from the ball.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
And we've got Darcy over the center. Parker the tailback. Got Saunders split right. He's looking to throw the ball.
He does. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. What a shame.
Adam DeSantis just dropped it.
Number 11, Adam DeSantis. And just couldn't hold on to the ball there, Adam. But that's just fine with us.
Bring up 4th down and 5 here. Billerica will be forced to kick it.
And the wind is again shifted. It's blowing straight across the field from the highway to the Chelmsford stands.
Lindstedt back to receive the kick.
There's
Some
the
pressure.
Kick. It's short.
They're going to let it go.
Takes a little bit of a Billerica Indian bounce.
And it's down by number 51, Dan Dowd, the captain on this year's Billerica team.
On about the 35-yard line of Chelmsford. So the Lions will start off with good field position here in their second offensive play. That's right, folks, play, not drive, of the first quarter. The first play, the first time the Lions touched the ball, was instant success on a play-action pass by Brown. And out come the Lions. Pajak the fullback, covering the tailback. We've got Lindstedt split to the right, left. Bring the tight end to the right. Brown calling the signals over the center.
Drops back. Play action pass once again. Oh, why not go for it again? It's up there. It's caught by
Nate. There he goes. Oh my goodness. Deja vu. Ladies and gentlemen. The Chelmsford crowd is going wild as the same exact play was called. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and we're off to the races.
If it's not broke, don't try to fix it. And that's been Chelmsford's motto so far this game. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. I don't mind.
We're going to have a replay coming up here of the touchdown play right after the PAT attempt. There's the snap. There's the kick. And it is now 14-6, Chelmsford. All right, here's the instant replay.
I've seen this before.
Fake handoff. There's the ball. It's up. Lindstedt has again beat his receiver, his defender, and he's off into the end zone.
Wow.
And that Billerica defender must, he's going to be seeing that play in his dreams for some time, I think. Or his nightmares, perhaps.
There's a shot of our scoreboard. 4:11 left here in the first quarter. Score is Chelmsford 14, Billerica 6, as you can see.
And the Indian crowd is noticeably quiet on the far side of the field. I don't know why.
No tomahawk chop, thank goodness. Once again, a great call by Bruce Rich. I mean, the first time it was a great call. Second time, Billerica, you thought they would have looked for it, maybe double covered Nate, but guess not.
That's certainly a case of deja vu, as the first 2 plays by the Chelmsford offense result in carbon copy touchdowns, and the ball is again blown off the tee here at Alumni Stadium. I suspect the officials will have someone hold it now, or Chelmsford may face the delay of game penalty. We have deep for Billerica, our 34, Mike Parker, who's on the Chelmsford side, and number 11, Adam DeSantis, who's on the Billerica side. They're the deep men. And there's the whistle. So you see Brown getting ready to kick. There's the kick, and it's a deep kick to the corner to...
Flag thrown. He fumbles it, scrambles around, he picks it up, he runs it down, and he's brought down by a host of characters right about the 8-yard line. But there was a flag thrown on the play. Let's see what they call.
That was 34, Parker, for Billerica with the vague attempt at a return after the fumble. officials call a timeout. We still haven't got an indication of what the flag's about yet.
Looks like Chelmsford's going to be forced to kick it once again.
Well, that may not be a bad thing, the way Billerica's special teams are having a hard time getting a grip on the football.
Yeah, but you hate to give up pinning Billerica down in the 8-yard line, you know. Great chance to hold them and then get great field position right around the 50-yard line.
It does appear that Billerica's called a timeout. I don't know, the way that Billerica's been holding on, or not holding on to the football, I would try a squib kick down the middle and see if we can get a good bounce. It's,
also, it's kind of tough catching the ball when your hands are numb, as I'm sure there are.
That is absolutely true. No amount of stickum can take the place of warm fingers. See a shot of one of the Chelmsford assistant coaches from our sideline camera. Ably run by Mike Theo at the moment, with Scott Bergeron pulling cable.
So Scott Brown will kick off once again.
Excuse me, that's Rick Bergeron pulling cable. Again, 34 Parker and 11 DeSantis are deep for Billerica Indians. Way down by the goalpost. The wind has not shifted. Brown signals. He's ready to go. Here's the kick.
Boom. It's a low line drive. Bounces.
Oh my goodness. It bounces
cleanly.
Past 2 Indians.
Brought up. He's got a seam. And he's brought down nicely.
Number 2, Andy Prokos on the carry for Billerica, who's so far done the best job of returning a Chelmsford kick.
Yeah, he caught it.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Billerica Indians will have the ball 1st and 10 on about their own, we'll call it maybe the 35-yard line.
Call it what you will. Darcy's in the shotgun formation.
Saunders is split left.
Drops back to me a draw play. Gain of about 6. What Darcy could have done on that, as soon as he caught it, he started going forward. He could have paused for a second and then gone, maybe giving his offensive line more of a time to create a hole or something. You could tell right away he was going for the draw.
They've not very subtle on these misdirection plays.
No. Now bring up 2nd down and 4 with about 3:30 left here in the 1st quarter.
All right, here come the Indians. 13, Frank Shearer is split to the left. We've got trips out to the right. One back in the backfield, and it's a pass all the way.
Screen pass.
Middle screen.
He's got some room. He breaks it out.
Oh my
goodness. He cuts it to the outside. Gillette wraps him up. He's brought down by Mike Gillette.
Number 13, Frank Shearer, probably made the block right there that almost sprung it for a touchdown.
Nicely executed screen on that play. They let the defensive line get some pressure on Darcy. Just dumped it over him. He had a lot of room to go.
Okay, the Indians have it on about the 26-yard line of Chelmsford. Shearer split to the left.
And they're running that misdirection once again. He cuts on the outside. Number 2 is going to go. Touchdown, Billerica. That was touchdown number 2, Randy Prokos.
Randy Prokos goes untouched into the end zone, again on that inside counter play that we've seen 6 or 7 times so far this game. And I believe we're going to have a replay on that Billerica touchdown. Okay, this is a replay of the pass that set up the touchdown, I'm told. Here's the pass all the way to the middle screen. You see the receiver. Now watch the block that number 13 makes. Right there. Give him about another 8 yards. Okay. Here come the Indians for the PAT attempt.
They're going to go for 2.
Got Shearer at the bottom of the screen. We got a wing back. We got a full back. Tailback. It's going to be a pass.
It's a quick shovel pass. Brought down by Michael Cato. He sniffed that one out. Great play there. Keeps the score at Chelmsford 14, Billerica 12.
Excellent example of what should happen when you stay home. You stay home, cover your spot, and you end up with Billerica Indian in your arms. A nice job of defending that little shovel pass by Mike Cato. So the score is now 14-12, Chelmsford Lions. Okay, folks, during this brief break in the action, you'll probably want to get your giblets stuffing ready to put in the bird if the bird's not in the oven already. Top off your beverage. And get back to your TV for some exciting action here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. A shot of the cold but faithful Lion fans. And we're starting to get some murmuring over on the Billerica side of the field. They're all fired up now.
Oh boy.
But it won't take long. We've got Karen and Lindstad. Karen on the left, Lindstad on the right, deep in the Chelmsford end at the Harrington School end of the field as Billerica gets ready to kick off. The breeze is again shifted straight at the Billerica kicker. Number 5,
Here's
quarterback.
the kick. Low line drive, and taken by Curran.
Curran gets it.
Cuts it up the middle. He's got a big hole. There he goes.
Might go. He's got
a man
room.
to beat. He's brought down. Great blocking on that one. Again, it's about the Billerica 45-yard line. Great blocking on that. Curran just had to follow his blockers, and he got a big gain on that. So Chelmsford a great field position to start off on their third drive and third play of the game.
Run down from behind by number 11 from Billerica, Adam DeSantis, who perhaps saved a touchdown on that play.
No, definitely saved a touchdown on that play.
A classic example of a middle return. Curran waiting for his blockers to set up in front of him before turning on the Jets. Pajak the fullback, Curran the tailback, Browns over the center.
Play action once again, they're going to go up for it. Oh, just overthrown. Nice try there by Nate Lindstedt. Extending himself, he just couldn't get to the ball. Well, they went for it a third time.
This time to the other side of the field, and Lindstedt just not able to get to the ball, despite a valiant effort. Number 2, Andy Prokos for Billerica, whining to the officials for an interference call, but clearly both players were going for the ball, and there was no foul committed. We'll have 2nd and 10. Gillette split to the right, Brink the tight end to the right, Pajak in the backfield, and the fullback, Curran the tailback. Brown takes the snap.
Hand off to Curran, goes up the middle. Oh, what a great run by, got a first down. And broke a tackle and gained another yard.
Beautiful run by Dan Curran.
He's so fast through that hole, he just broke right through.
It's true. By the time the Billerica defenders can key on him, he's already past the linebackers into the defensive secondary.
Now give Chelmsford a first down here with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Score is Chelmsford 14, Billerica 12.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're enjoying Chelmsford football action here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. And we've got Ayub split wide to the right, Brink the tight end to the right, Pajak and Curran in the backfield. Brown takes the snap.
Hand off to Curran once again. He breaks on the right side. He's got a good one.
Oh my goodness, it is 6 points. No problem.
Great run by Curran. Great blocking. Great execution. Touchdown, Chelmsford.
Almost as if the Billerica secondary was in slow motion. And we're going to have a replay coming up here as you see a shot of the Frigid Faithful.
He just broke through the right side of that line. He just went straight. That's what he did. Touchdown,
absolutely
Chelmsford.
No one home for the Billerica defense.
The score is now Chelmsford 20, Billerica 12. This is a big extra point here. Kick is up.
It's up and it's good.
Makes the score Chelmsford 21, Billerica 12. The reason that was big, if Billerica scored again, they could go for the extra. They could go for the 2-point conversion if they got it.
Here's the instant replay. There's the handoff to Curran. He just skates through the defensive secondary. There's no one near him, and he just absolutely gallops untouched into the end zone. Something we've seen many, many times this season here at Alumni Stadium and out in the road as Chelmsford takes a 21-12 lead. And we're getting ready for Brown to kick off. The wind is shifted again back across the field.
1:46 left here in the first quarter. Scott Brown set to kick off. Well, it definitely has been a shootout so far.
Okay, here's the kick, and it's a boomer down into the back corner of the, and it's fumbled
again.
again.
Trouble with it once again, picked up by number 34. He cuts it back up the middle. He's brought down.
We're gonna have a face mask, definitely a face mask call there, folks. As you saw, his head just jerked around. So I'm sure it was inadvertent, but unfortunately, you still can't allow that type of thing to happen.
I'm not sure if we have the records on this, but this might be the highest scoring quarter in Chelmsford Billerica history. I'm not sure though.
It certainly might well be, Chuck. It's certainly something we'll have to try and find out for next year. And it's nice to be out here at Alumni Stadium in daylight for a change. That'll send the Lions back. Looks like they assess 15 for that personal foul, face masking against the Maroon. So Billerica will have the ball, 1st and 10 on about the 45. Okay, we've got split left, man in motion to the right.
Is a draw play up the middle? Nope. Nice tackle there by number 44, John Stossel. Once again, I'd like to remind you if Chelmsford wins this game, they will be going to the Division II Super Bowl against the Brookline Newton North winner. And I believe that game will be held at Northeastern's home field in Boston. So
well, it'd be nice not to have to travel to Foxborough.
That's not that bad of a drive.
It gets mighty cold down there, Chuck, in the winter. I'll tell you. I've shot a number of Super Bowls down there. And here come the Indians. Darcy's looking to pass. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, Darcy just doesn't have the arm to roll and throw at the same time. He's definitely got to plan himself and give himself time to throw.
13, John Holiday on the coverage, doing a fine job of defending the Billerica receiver, who was not close to being open. And we're going to have 3rd and 10. It appears, or is that 2nd and 10?
That's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Okay, out come the Indians.
And take a timeout.
The Indians will take a timeout here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. I think that's their 2nd timeout of the half, Chuck, that they've used. As the wind appears to be picking up.
Well, this is the most explosive I've ever seen Chelmsford's offense. I mean, they've been great all year, but today they've just been scoring at will. First 2 plays of the game, they go a play-action pass. Brown to Lindstead. Touchdowns both times. In the 3rd drive of the game, they get they try that play once again. A little bit overthrown, and then they just hand off to Curran for a touchdown.
You have to think, if that Billerica defender that's been beat twice, he gets beat again, he just got to keep running into the end zone and get on the bus. I'm sure he's a fine young man, and unfortunately Nate Lindstead just had the height, the reach, and the speed on him, and there was no way he was going to stop him. In a good, clean, well-played game like this, you really hate to have somebody lose, but as long as it's the other guy, we can live with that. You see the Chelmsford faithful cheering and waving and moving about, trying to keep warm here at Alumni Stadium. And Billerica appears to be set to go here. Darcy in the shotgun.
Drops back to pass.
Lindstead playing free safety.
He throws it up. It's caught by Franklin Shear for a 1st down. Dan Curran, the defender on that. Dan really couldn't have played him any tighter without committing a foul.
doesn't really have anything to be ashamed of on that play.
No, Darcy placed that right where he had to. He put it anywhere else.
Was a
Kern
fine
would've
throw
knocked it
by
down,
Darcy.
yeah.
Yep. And we've got some of the local TV folks out in the field.
Darcy in shotgun once again. Drops back to pass. Pressure by Brink. They throw that screen
again.
pass once again, but he's dropped. Nice tackle there by number 51, Bob Dewey.
Bob Dewey read that all the way. Was able to bring him down for a small gain. Replay.
First replay.
Okay, looks like we're going to have a replay coming up here, folks. This will be the pass that set up the...
Yeah, it's a pass to Franklin Shear. Nice throw there. And that was, let's see.
That's the end of the first quarter, my friends, here in television land. With the score, Chelmsford Lions 21, the Billerica Indians 12. And on behalf of Chelmsford Community Television, we want to wish you and yours a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And we all have much to be thankful for these days. And you'll be getting 3 more quarters of exciting Lion football action here, courtesy of your Chelmsford Community Television.
So if you're at home staying warm, you should be out here suffering like the rest of us.
And we want to say a special hello to Zach and Maxie Scott, who are at home watching the action here. Their dad's the head man here at Chelmsford Community Television. See quite a few of the local press down here. Julian Malkeach and the Sun, Chelmsford Independent, the Channel 6 TV has been here. But only we, Chelmsford Community Television, are bringing you this game live and in color.
Unless you have a black and white set.
And it's live in black and white. And the Billerica Indians are set to go. Darcy's over the quarterback. Excuse me, Darcy, the quarterback's over the center.
There you go. Oh, they're running out of reverse once again. It just didn't work. Nice tackle there by Derek Wachowski.
Derek Wachowski's all fired up and on the tackle. Just,
it seems like that we've seen all Billerica's plays and they're just running through them again and again. They have that, you know.
Call him Farmer Wachowski as he seeks to plant those Indians in the ground. Yes, you're right about the Billerica selection of plays. They seem to be using the same 3 and 4 over and over. The counter, the dive, the middle screen, and the deep pass.
Trips to the right.
Billerica calls a timeout. I believe that's their 3rd timeout here in the first half. And it's a well-behaved crowd here so far today, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of trying to stay warm, but no fisticuffs, which is what we like to see. And as you can hear, the wind is shifted straight downfield from the Harrington School towards the tennis courts. And it seems to be picking up in intensity, which has made this announcer's day.
Hasn't made this one, just makes it colder.
Jeff Stallard, class of 81, here with Chuck Lippin, class of 95, bringing you all there is to know about Chelmsford football action here on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day Classic as Billerica comes out over the ball. We've got Saunders,
3rd down and 8.
Saunders split left, Shearer split right.
Darcy drops back to throw.
He's looking
He
to throw
goes for it. It's up.
And
it's incomplete.
No good. Well defended by the Chelmsford defensive secondary. And there'll be no gain for the Indians.
Bring up 4th down and 8. Let's see what they do.
I would go for it if I was...
They got nothing to lose. I mean,
if I was Billerica headman Peter Flynn, I would go for it because at this point, with the wind at their backs and that deep in the territory, turning it over would be just as good as a kick.
Yep, and they seem to agree with you on that. Darcy's in the shotgun.
Trips right, DeSantis, Prokos, and Shearer on the right. Darcy's looking to throw
back
all the way. He fakes once.
He throws up.
Deep.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Too bad. And Chelmsford will take over on downs after a fine effort by the Billerica offense. And they've turning it over on downs at about the 35-yard line of Chelmsford. The Lions will have 1st and 10, and given that the wind is blowing so stiffly in their face, I would expect to see Dan Curran up the middle or off tackle. And then I would expect to see Dan Curran in the Billerica backfield, and perhaps in the Booker end zone.
It's 11:13 left here in the first half. Score is Chelmsford 21, Billerica 12.
It's now 10 minutes of 11, ladies and gentlemen, so if you haven't got that bird in the oven, you better get moving, because it's going to probably take 2 or 3 hours to get it cooked, and the faithful will be hungry when they get home.
Draw up the middle, Curran. He breaks left. He's got some room. There he goes.
He's still in
Shearer
bounds.
forces him out of bounds. Big gain. Got the first down on that one.
Okay, another fine effort by Dan Curran, Mr. Chelmsford. You know, you seem to single out just 2 or 3 individuals here each week. You know, the specialty teams, the high-profile positions. But if Chelmsford hadn't been able to operate as an effective unit as a team, we wouldn't be seeing these long runs and these big gains.
No, that's been Chelmsford's key to success for all these years. They've always had a great offensive line. They've always been able to blow teams off the ball. And here's a draw to Curran. Yeah, you see it there again.
He's still on his feet, and it appears he's got the first down.
Yeah, you see it there once again. Curran's just got these big holes. He's such a great back, and you know.
Okay, I think we're going to have a replay here. You see the handoff to Curran. He comes up the sideline, gets outside a couple of defenders. He heads up the sideline, and then as he goes out of bounds in the bottom of the picture, setting up another long run, and so it goes.
10:50 left here in the second quarter.
So our friend Bob Ellis at WLH is so fond of saying, and so it goes. Here come the Lions. Gillette split to the left.
Curran draws back, handoff to Curran.
Oh, he's got a huge hole up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's finally knocked down, almost as if by accident, not really tackled. One of the Billerica defenders was lucky enough to get blocked into him and knock him off his feet. But nonetheless, it will be a Chelmsford first down as they're driving on the Indians.
Billerica better find a way to stop Chelmsford's offense and quick, because they just haven't had any success so far.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Chelmsford on the Billerica 29-yard line or thereabouts. Brown takes the snap. Surprise, surprise, he hands off to Curran. Now there's a surprise. The Indians actually stop him.
Be about 2nd down and 10.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got an injury in the field. And here's a replay of the last run by Curran up the middle, being knocked down. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not look good. That appears to be Dan Curran down out there. Doc Economakis, the Chelmsford head trainer, out assessing the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, while we have this break in the action, we want to remind you that if you're going to be doing any traveling tonight, please don't drink and drive. Either plan to have a designated driver or just plan on staying over where you're going to be drinking. See a shot of the very concerned Chelmsford fans.
That's Andy Pajak down.
It's Pajak down. Okay.
He had trouble in the last game. He really hurt his ankle, and yeah, it appears to be the same one. That's really tough.
That's too bad. Pajak's a fine young man. He's put in a splendid effort this season.
Oh, he's really had a great year offensively and defensively. You really hate to see that. He had trouble. He hurt his ankle last week.
The only consolation he might have, and I doubt if he's thinking about that right now, is that he's a junior and will have one more year here at Alumni Stadium. A fine young man. We're sorry to see him hurt. Okay, we're back to live action. Brink, the fullback, Curran, the tailback. Ayub wide to the left.
Play action pass. Curran. Brown's going to keep it. He rolls. Flag thrown. He's brought down. Gain of about 8 on the play.
Did you happen to catch what the flag might be for, Chuck?
I'm not quite sure. It could be a holding call. Yeah.
And it is holding against Chelmsford.
Then on the gate to play. Score is Chelmsford 21, Billerica 12. Chelmsford driving here.
Actually, this has been a relatively penalty-free game here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 penalties on the Lions, a face masking and a holding. Actually make that 3 penalties. Face mask, holding, and an illegal use of hands, and offsides on Billerica on the offense.
So I'll make it 2nd down and 14 yards to go. Chelmsford's been keeping the ball on the ground with the wind in their face.
Okay, we've
Safe
got
prospect.
Lindstedt split to the left. We've got Gillette and Ayub split to the right.
Curran the lone back.
Brown takes the snap. He throws
it up. He's got Fielding.
Fielding's wide
breaks
open.
one tackle. Breaks another tackle. There he goes.
Oh my goodness, he saves it down. Touchdown for David Fielding.
Boom.
Uh-oh. There's a flag for the spike. Ladies and gentlemen, they do not allow that type of celebration here in high school football. It's considered an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Spiking the ball.
Spiking the ball.
That's just, the excitement.
Oh, heck, I don't blame him. I'd do it too if I was in his spot.
Great play by Dave Fielding on that one. Breaking 2 tackles, just wouldn't be denied the touchdown. Great play.
A senior scoring a touchdown in his final game at home. I certainly don't think you can blame the young man for being excited.
There's another player who's just had an absolutely incredible year, Dave Fielding, at tight end and defensive end. He's just been a
senior coach, a senior quad captain, and a nice young man. I went to school with his father.
Makes a score Chelmsford 27, Billerica 12. Once again, Chelmsford's offense will not be denied.
And I believe they'll be assessing the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to the kickoff following the PAT attempt. Certainly an excited young man scoring a touchdown in his final game here at Alumni Stadium.
But the way this game's going, probably not their final game of the season. That will probably be the Division II Super Bowl.
That's true. That's true. And we here at Chelmsford Community Television are rooting for them to be successful today. Now we've got the Indians coming back onto the field. Certainly this is not something they planned on seeing today. But the best laid plans of mice and Indians off go astray.
Well, once again, it goes back to that thing, the turkey just can't taste as good in Billerica.
3 Harrington is back to kick. There's the snap.
There's some pressure. Kick is up.
And it's good. That makes it 28-12 here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. And I've been signaled that we're going to be having a replay of the fielding reception for the touchdown.
That was really a great play by Dave Fielding. Got the play, got the pass, and broke 2 tackles. Here we go.
Here's the play action pass, and there's the reception by Fielding. 1, 2 tacklers he slips away from, and then just powers on into the end zone. An excited young man, and there's the spike. And there's the snow, which was actually instant replay from yesterday, but we don't want to talk about that. Okay, the officials are marching the penalty off against the Chelmsford kicking team. And it'll be 15 yards for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So they'll be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
That's correct. Certainly, if Billerica is able to hold on to the football and not fumble it, that will give them considerably better field position than they planned on. There's a shot of the scoreboard.
9:32.
Yeah, 9:32 left to go in the half. So I would expect a squib kick from Brown. He's kicking directly into the teeth of these hurricane force winds here at Alumni Stadium. Well, they're not that bad.
Not 80-mile-an-hour winds.
We'll call them Hurricane Chuck.
No, we don't have to do that.
are getting ready for the kick. Brown's up. He signaled. The whistle's blown by the zebra.
And here's the kick. It's a squibber. Picked
And
up,
it's bobbled by an Indian.
Breaks one tackle. He goes
Still
through.
on his feet.
Gain of another 3 or 4 yards. Nice run there by number 42,
Jason Abelli.
Senior linebacker. Surprised to see the ball on that one, I'm sure.
Well, he certainly got a hold of it quickly, which was fortunate for the Indians. Now we're going to have Billerica first and 10 at about midfield. They're on the right hash mark as you're looking downfield towards the tennis courts. And they'll have the wind at their back, so I would certainly expect that Darcy will throw. 7 Saunders is split to the left. He's got twins on the right. 34, the lone back in the backfield.
They're going to go into that play again. It just doesn't work.
And
stacked up by the Chelmsford defensive line.
The counter play up the middle again, picking up very few yards, if any. Perhaps a gain of 3.
They really have stuck with the same plays throughout the game. They worked well during the first drive, but they're really having trouble executing now that the Chelmsford's defense is used to seeing them and knows how to.
Well, you go to the well once too often. We've got Billerica coming out, Saunders split left, Shearer split right, number 11, DeSantis in motion. Darcy,
there's an option, it's fumble.
Oh my goodness!
Picked up. Gain of a couple, another broken play. Worked out okay for Billerica.
Billerica is extremely fortunate there because number 34, Mike Parker, was there to fall on the fumble and actually pick it up and advance it a couple of feet. But what could have actually turned into a disaster for the Indians turned out not too badly. DeSantis made it look like he was going to throw, and then running the option, he pitched it. It was fumbled, which at this point could be a severe nightmare for Billerica. We've got number 7, Saunders split to the left, 13, Shearer split to the right, the same set they had last play. Darcy over the center, Parker the lone back. Darcy's looking to throw, he rolls left,
he's got some pressure.
Right, and he's complete, but it won't be a first down.
Nice tackle there by John Holiday.
Holiday right on his man.
Just brought him right down.
The receiver, number 11, Adam DeSantis, just is able to hold on to the ball, and that's about it. So it'll be 4th down, I believe.
4th down and 8 with 7:30 left here in the second quarter.
And I believe the clock is running. Either that or the officials are doing some kind of secret zebra dance.
Score is Chelmsford 28, Billerica 12.
And here come the Indians. They're going to go for it.
With the wind at their back, they have nothing to lose.
Absolutely not. Saunders and DeSantis are split left. Shearer's split right. Darcy's in the shotgun. The lone back is Parker.
Fades back. He looks left. He throws. Complete.
Complete. That'll give him the first down.
Nice throw by Darcy on that one.
That 11 DeSantis on the reception. He's had a fine game for the Indians. Certainly making some really fine catches. Darcy did well to throw the ball place it where it was, where it couldn't be intercepted. At the very worst, they would have turned the ball over in downs. The Indians come out 1st and 10. We've got Saunders and DeSantis split left.
Darcy in the shotgun formation.
Prokos and Shearer split right.
Low
Darcy
snap. He fades back. He looks.
Once.
He goes up for it.
He's going for the whole enchilada.
Oh, just off his fingertips. Incomplete pass. Almost brought down by Billy Saunders, but nice coverage there by Dan Kern and Mike Gillette on the play.
He went up, it bounced off one hand, and then bounced into the end zone. Certainly a play he'll see in his dreams for quite a while. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2nd and 10. And the Indians gain no ground. Traffic appears to be picking up a little on Route 3 as more and more people are getting out and heading on to their holiday destination. Especially southbound, the traffic's picking up. Here come the Indians. Darcy's in the shotgun.
Drops back to pass. He looks left once again. He throws. Oh, number 11, Adam DeSantis, dropped it.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Billerica Indians.
6:34 left here in the second quarter. Score is Chelmsford 28, Billerica 12. Chelmsford has scored on every possession they've had so far.
And Billerica's Thanksgiving turkey is quickly turning into Thanksgiving buzzard. All right, out come the Indians. Yavaro is split to the right. They've got
Darcy fades back. He looks left once again. Brought down. Nice catch by number 7, Billy Saunders on that one. Give him the first down.
That may give him first and goal. It's hard to tell from here.
First down. First and goal at the 6.
A finely executed play by the Indians. And a nice catch by that young man from Billerica. Certainly, we're going to have a replay here of the pass. As you see, he goes up, he comes down with it, and kicks out for that extra couple of yards, and it'll be first and goal on about the Chelmsford 6. We've got a timeout called by Billerica.
No, Chelmsford.
Chelmsford, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Quick reaction on that one, he was used to it. Nice shot of the crowd, huddled up. Can't blame him, because it's cold out here. The wind's whipping, it's about 25 degrees.
And the crowd down on the field seems to be getting good spirits, and you have to wonder if that is from good spirits. Certainly hope not. So you want to remember that there are no alcoholic beverages allowed on school property. Friends getting a chance to see each other, renewing old acquaintances. And we haven't heard much from the Billerica sideline lately. Their band seems to be out on strike or something, perhaps. Not much in the way of cheering, but then again, not much to cheer for. Although they are first and goal on the Chelmsford 6 or 7 yard line. And even that's no guarantee that they'll be able to put it in. Okay, the Lions are coming back out onto the field. They've got their plant. They're ready to go. And Billerica will have 4 chances to put it in. Okay, we've got trips out to the right. We've got twins to the left. My guess would be Darcy will either keep it himself or...
He fades back, he throws across the middle. Oh, incomplete. Almost intercepted there.
So far, whenever they've spread their offensive receivers out like that, Chuck, they haven't actually planned to throw to them. That's one of the first times we've actually seen him throw to one of his wideouts in that spread formation. Okay, Billerica comes out. It's second and goal. Again, we've got trips right, twins left. Darcy alone in the backfield with the shotgun. Here's the snap.
There's going to be a keeper. Nope, he didn't get it. Nice tackle there. Brought down by number 5, Nick Brink. By Derek Wachowski. Third down is 5. Here with 5:40 left here in the second quarter.
As you can plainly hear through our microphones, the wind is picked up again. It's shifted back straight downfield behind the Billerica offense. Now we've got split right, twins left. Darcy still in the shotgun. Parker the lone back in the backfield. Well, looks like we're going to have a delay of game penalty against Billerica.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. That knocks him back 5 yards, make it third down and 10. Well, it also gives him a little bit more room. You can look at it both ways. You could also say that gives Billerica more room to work with.
Well, that is true, Chuck, but with the type of offense they've been running,
just bring quick slants across the middle.
Quick slants and yeah. the counter and the quarterback action inside, he certainly would almost have been better trying to run something inside. And
yeah, also it's always nicer to be close to the end zone, obviously, on just...
They just don't seem to have the multitude of offensive plays to be able to take advantage of that extra cushion. But here comes Darcy. He's calling the signals in the shotgun. He's going to throw.
Phase across the middle. Nope. Nice tackle there. I think the tackle's by Mike Gillette. Now bring up 4th down and 5. Let's see if they go for the field goal or they're going to go for the touchdown.
I would suspect Flynn will go for the touchdown. But it appears he's calling another timeout. I think that may do it for, well, that may be four timeouts for Billerica in this half. With what appears to be, you read the clock on that?
It's 4:50 left here in the second quarter. It's a good time to call a timeout, though. You're going to get to talk it over, tell your players, make sure that they know what's going on.
Well, this is it. Put it in or turn it over. They don't have much of a choice.
No, this is definitely a big play for Billerica. They need this touchdown here. They're down 16, and they need the points right now going into halftime. But it has been a sustained drive by Billerica on this one.
Certainly something we knew they were capable of, certainly against lesser opponents in Chelmsford. But they just haven't been able to keep a sustained drive going today. They've been benefited by a couple of broken plays that have gone their way and a couple of successful passes, but certainly nothing sustained.
Billerica's been kind of trick-or-treat this year. In the first game of the season, they beat Central Catholic, a big upset, and later in the season, they lost to Lawrence.
I like that phrase, trick-or-treat. That's great. Okay, the wind has died down a little, not to say that it's stopped blowing. It's still significant, heading into the right corner of the end zone, which will benefit any sideline pass Billerica might like to throw. Okay,
they're going to go for it here. Darcy in shotgun formation.
Split left, spreading out the Chelmsford defense. So Darcy's.
Let's see what the call is here.
Timeout Chelmsford.
That's a good call. See what Billerica's running. This is a very big play, so you might as well see what. We also don't know if Billerica was just sending out a dummy and hoping that Chelmsford would call a timeout. So it's all, like a game of chess.
Well, this is here where you get a chance to see the masters at work. Peter Flynn, the head man at Billerica, Tom Cato, the head man at Chelmsford. Both with significant coaching experience. Very much alike in their coaching styles. Great motivators, encouragers, not screamers. Much like the coach up at North Middlesex, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head, who, by the way, beat Brockton this year, which was a significant victory for them.
Well, Brockton's got that running back, Peter Harris. He's put in some incredible numbers this year. His brother, Rudy Harris, played for Clemson.
Now, that's an interesting sight, something you folks can't see on your monitor at home, but there were some shiny blue things up by the hedge work along the highway. I can't quite make out what they are. They appear to be people. But we're back to live action. Darcy in the shotgun.
Big play here. 4th down and 5. They need the touchdown.
He's looking to throw all the way.
He rolls left. He throws it up. It's up.
Incomplete.
Great coverage. Great coverage on that one.
Beautifully defended.
Number 13, John Holiday.
John Holiday again with another fine defensive play in the secondary.
Well,
he's probably stopped 3 or 4 Billerica completions single-handed.
There's just another Chelmsford player just having another great season here. John Holiday's been great there at the cornerback. Defensive backfield.
Chelmsford will have the ball 1st and 10 on about their own 6-yard line. So we can probably expect to see Curran, and then more Curran. Or perhaps more Curran, or less Curran. But here come the Lions.
Hand off to Curran, breaks out the middle. Gain of about 5 on the play.
They certainly have enough time to march it right up the field without having to.
Definitely 4:30 left here in the second quarter. They just moved the ball at 5 to 7 yards of play.
I'll tell you, if they drive up the field, grinding up the clock, and are able to score as they go into the half, that's certainly got to be a significant morale breaker for the Indians.
Yeah, well, giving up 28 points in the first half is definitely not a good thing. Hand off to Curran once again. He breaks it out right.
Oh my goodness,
There he
can go
goes.
all the way. Curran's wide
got
open.
some
There's
speed. Here he
nobody
goes.
near him. It's a foot race, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna get it.
He's gonna win it. He looks back. He's got one Indian. No, it's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dan Curran.
Ladies and
Great
gentlemen.
play on that one. He just broke left and he just looked up and said, wow, football field's open. I think I'll just go run for a little jog. Touchdown.
And the significant thing about this is, my friends at home, it leaves Chelmsford time enough to score at least one more time before the half.
Make the score. Chelmsford 34, Billerica 12.
And the route is on. So if you're at home cooking your Thanksgiving buzzard in Billerica, why?
Harrington sets it for the kick. Nope. Not quite sure what that was and tripped up.
Appeared to be a fake PAT attempt there by Chelmsford, and it was poorly executed. There's a flag in the play. The ball was snapped. There was no one there to hold it if it was a kick, and we've got illegal motion on Chelmsford, I think. Not quite sure here. It's hard to tell if that was a miscue on a kick or a miscue on the fake, but either way, there'll be no extra point.
That leaves the score at Chelmsford 34, Billerica 12 with 3:57 left here in the second quarter.
And my faithful associate here signals me we're going to have a replay on the current touchdown.
Here we go.
And there's the handoff. And he breaks 1, 2,
There he goes.
3 Billerica tacklers before it becomes a foot race.
He just had the whole left side of the football
Checks
field.
over
He
his
just
shoulder. And into the end zone he goes. Something we've seen so many times this season and would never tire of seeing again. Dan Curran in a foot race into the end zone.
I think Curran's close to her. He has 200 yards now after that run.
He's racking them
For the
up
game so far.
significantly.
He's already crossed the 1,000-yard barrier for the season. Scott Brown's thrown 3 TD passes. And the offense has just really been clicking today. Probably the best game offensively they've had all season. Defense has really come together here in the second quarter also. Held
And deep for the Indians, we've got number 2, Andy Prokos, and number 34, Mike Parker.
And here's a kick by Scott.
It's a squibber up the middle.
Fielded cleanly. Runs right up the middle. He's brought down by number 7, Jason Bilodeau.
And that was definitely a fine tackle by Bilodeau. Lowered his shoulder, wrapped his arms, and that was the end of the ride for the Billerica Indians receiving team. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at Alumni Stadium, having more fun than a human being should allowed to have, as the Lions roll against the Billerica Indians. Out comes the Indians' offense. And it looks a little more of the same. Darcy in the shotgun, Parker the lone back.
Fades back to pass. He's got some time. He throws it across. Intercepted by Derek Warshawski.
Come on, Derek.
He's got
You
some
go, boy.
room. He's brought down. Great play by Derek.
We've got a flag on the play.
Not quite sure what it might be.
I would suspect it's against the Indians because as soon as the 2 Indians hit Warshawski, the official threw the flag. There didn't appear to be any blocks thrown by the Lions. I would suspect it may be a face mask. No, it's a clip against the Lions. I was totally wrong.
It's okay, Jeff.
But a beautiful interception by number 55, Derek Warshawski. In fact, it almost appeared as if Warshawski was the intended
Here's a
receiver.
replay. Yep, Derek just stepped right in front of the pass and just rambled forward. Great play by Derek on that one. It's got to be a big thrill on Thanksgiving Day.
And out come the Lions offense. It'll be 1st and 10. On or near midfield, I would guess. Brown working over the center. There's the snap.
And
Oh,
flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
He's under some pressure. Brown rolls right. He's under pressure. He throws it. Great catch by Nick Brink on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is absolutely almost undescribable, but we're going to try for you anyway.
Yeah, that was a flea flicker on that play. gutsy call. But it worked out. Brink made a nice catch. Bobbled it, be able to pull it down for a gain of 9 yards. Bring up second
Okay,
down.
here's the flea flicker. The handoff to Curran. Curran flips it back to Brown. Brown scrambles. He scrambles. He scrambles. He throws. Brink finds it. He holds on to it. And makes a nice gain. Back to live action. Brown takes the snap. It's the real handoff to Curran.
Pushes forward. I think he got the first down on that one. With 2:50 left here in the second quarter.
That 2:48 left in the 2:46 left in the first half.
They did get the first down and 10. Score is Chelmsford 34, Billerica 12.
Okay, here come the Lions. It's 1st and 10. On about the 40-yard line.
Brown calling signals. Hand off to Curran, he breaks up.
Curran breaks a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet.
He got that back to the line of scrimmage, but that was a great run. He had a lot of pressure on him. Could have been a loss of 3 or 4, but he pushed forward, got it back to the line of scrimmage. And there's a plane flying overhead.
Let's see if we can hear what it says. I'm losing it fast here. Commonwealth.
That's a commercial. Don't worry about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it says, Billerica, you're done. Stick a fork in yourselves. Okay, we're back to live action. We've got Gillette split to the left. Ayub split to the right. Brown over the center.
Draw play to Curran. He got some room. He cuts it up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles, gets it down to about the 12-yard line. Nice run by Curran. We got a first down for Chelmsford.
Very well executed play by the Chelmsford offense. Evidently, the offense not distracted by the plane flying over.
The clock stops as they move the chains forward. Minute 36 left here in the second quarter.
Okay, we've got time enough to add another score for the Lions. And looks like we're going to have a replay, possibly, of that Curran run. Here it is right now. Brown takes the snap. He hands off to Curran. Curran cuts outside the tackle, stays in his feet, manages to elude 3 Billerica defenders before finally being brought down.
Here's the play by Brown.
Looking to throw.
Play action. He's got some pressure. He throws across the middle.
Oh,
my
goodness.
Catch by Nate. Goes across himself, just short of the end zone.
Brown, under some tremendous pressure by the Billerica line, gets the ball off.
Yeah, Brown really showed his athleticism on that one, scrambling away and getting it. Nate making an incredible catch. And that'll give him first down and goal at the 2-yard line. First down and 1. The 1-yard line, excuse me.
A beautiful catch by number 8. Okay, we've got Power Eye, Brink.
Hand off to Curran, pushes forward, touchdown, Chelmsford.
You know, if you're a Billerica fan, the sad thing is there wasn't a green and white finger laid on him in that last play.
Well, you just have to credit that to Chelmsford's offensive line. They've been blowing him off the ball all game long. Their running game's just been superb.
They absolutely have dominated the offensive line.
Yeah, we're going to have a replay. Oh.
So shot of the sideline. Some of the Lion pups.
Score is now Chelmsford 40, Billerica 12.
And we're going to have a legitimate PAT kick attempt this time. There's a snap, the kick, and it's low, but it's good.
It's good, yeah.
It's at 41-12. As the Lions roll over the Indians here in first half action at George Simonian Alumni Stadium. There's a shot of the scoreboard, 1:15 left in the half. 41-12. Here's the replay. Brown handing off to Curran, and Curran just scampering through for the touchdown. Not a green and white finger laid on him, as it has been the case most of the game here. Curran able to run at will on the Billerica defense.
It's been amazing. I mean, in this first half, 53 points scored. That's just absolutely incredible.
And the word rout just doesn't seem to begin to describe what's happening here.
No, it just seems like a normal Thanksgiving Day game, actually, but Billerica just hasn't been able to break the hex, if you'll call it that, the Thanksgiving Day hex that Chelmsford has over them.
Well, I know that my senior year we didn't beat them this badly, but a victory is a victory. And this certainly is a victory, ladies and gentlemen, as the score is being piled up on the hapless Indians. And here's Brown with the kick.
It's a low line drive.
It bounces once, twice, picked up by number 11.
Scampers forward.
Adam DeSantis, who gets it back to about the 35-yard line of Billerica.
Minute 10 left here in the second quarter.
Perhaps even the 36. The wind is again shifted, blowing across the field from left to right if you're standing with your back to the Harrington School. And if you're at home preparing that Thanksgiving bird, you should make sure you have it in the oven by now, because with all this cheering, your Lion faithful are going to be quite hungry when they get home. Okay, Darcy's working over the center. Parker DeLone back on the backfield. He's got split right, split left. There's the snap.
They're going to go to that play once again. He tries to cut it back. Just doesn't get anywhere. I think Billerica might just try to keep it on the ground for the rest of the half. They don't want to risk an interception, another Chelmsford score.
Absolutely. That was Andy Prokos on the counter play, just absolutely able to make very little happen. I think Chelmsford's got that play dissected quite well now. It got some yards for Billerica early in the first half, but they just don't have the repertoire of plays to bring something fresh out. Now Billerica spreading their offense out. We got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Darcy over the center. Shows pass, hands off on the draw play, and it's absolutely going nowhere.
That's an interesting motion. I don't know if you noticed that, but like Darcy, every single time he tries to run that draw up the middle, he throws the ball up in the air and then he brings it down. He telegraphs that play.
I don't know if it's so the linebacker, he makes sure the linebacker see that the ball is in the air or what, but it certainly seems to be an awkward movement, something that's not working.
Well, he's only done it when they run that draw play. Let's see if they do it again, but nope. 2, 1.
And the play's off. It's a pitch to the left. Parker's got the ball. He's got the first down.
Ooh, he got hit big on that one.
At least it appeared he got the first down, but it's academic.
That's the end of the half. At the score, Chelmsford 41, Billerica 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing here is a perfect example of the class and finesse of the Chelmsford offensive unit. And not to say that the defense isn't playing as well, but certainly an offensive showcase here in the first half of the Chelmsford Lions. Chuck, if you had to describe this game with one word so far, what would it be?
Blowout. Chelmsford's offense is the best I've seen in all season. They've been unstoppable today. They put 41 points on the board in a half. That's just unbelievable. They've just been incredible. Actually, that's more than one word, but oh well.
It's okay. Certainly a surprise for the Billerica fans. Not expecting to be on this end of such a big blowout so early in the game. Although I would expect that if you're a Chelmsford fan, you're not overly surprised. And Chelmsford is going to receive the Billerica kickoff to start the second half. Putting the ball back in Dan Curran's hands must be the worst nightmare of every Billerica fan right now.
Dan Curran just had a great game so far. He had that 96-yard run.
That'd be pretty near.
And he's got about 200 yards today. He's just had an absolutely outstanding game. Really, every single part of this Chelmsford team has just been great today. We're going to do an onside kick, fielded by Nick Brink. Nice call there by Billerica, but unable to capitalize on it.
Certainly caught me off guard.
Nick Brink fielding it cleanly, and Chelmsford will take over. Scott Brown coming in.
Well, Chelmsford will have the ball first and 10 on about the 40-yard line. Brown calling the signals over the center.
Hand off to Curran. Blows to the right side, about 4 yards. I think Chelmsford's just going to keep it on the ground the rest of the day. I mean, they just really have Nothing loose, and there's a shot of Channel 6 News doing their interview. A shot by us, taking a shot of Channel 6 News. Second down and 6 here. 11:30 left here in the third quarter. Score is Chelmsford 41, Billerica 12. Handoff. Pushes forward. Gain of about 5 on the play. So we third down and 4 here, the third quarter. An interesting thing about Thanksgiving Day games is they add 2 minutes to each quarter, and right about now, for everyone that's standing out here, they definitely have to disagree with that. It's just getting colder. I think the game's well in their hand there.
Okay, here's Curran up the middle again for the first down. I think the only people that like to see the extra time on the clock at this point are the Billerica football players. But 4 more minutes certainly, I don't believe, will help them pull this game out.
No. I think Chelmsford scoring on their first 2 plays of the game, just as those 2 play-action bombs, they really just took the air out of Billerica's bubble. First down and 10 here.
Gillette split left. Lindstead.
Pitch left to Kern. He's got some room. Nice block by Gillette. He seals it. There he goes.
Oh my goodness!
Pushed out of bounds right on the. See where they spot that.
Andy Proco saves the touchdown for Billerica, barely knocking Curran out of bounds on about the 14-yard line.
Nice block by Gillette on that one. Give him a first down and 10.
Okay, Chelmsford needs to get the ball to the 4-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring. We've got Lindstead and Ayub split left. Gillette split right. Brown's over the center. Hands it off to Turret.
There it goes.
Touchdown, Chelmsford. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that makes the score 47-12, Chelmsford. I think a lot of people left at halftime. They felt the game was well in their hands. So if you just got home from the game, we'd like to welcome you. There's a shot at Dan Kearns. Had an absolutely outstanding game today. Pat Harrington didn't attempt the extra point.
Brian Therry in the holder. There's the snap.
Kick is up. And it's good. Score is now Chelmsford 48, Billerica 12. 10:05 left here in the third quarter.
And if you have we're going to have a replay, I understand, of the current touchdown run.
There you go. Yep, he scamped right through the middle there.
And you at home can see more than we can because of the way the sun is on our monitor. But never fear, ladies and gentlemen, your friends at Chelmsford Community Television are here, and we're going to bring you the rest of this Thanksgiving Day route as the Lions just gobble up the Indians. Here at Alumni Stadium. And it's mighty cold out here, so if you're at home, you're smarter than I am. And Brown gets set to kick off again. And it's a squibber. Oh my goodness, fumbled.
They scramble for the ball. I believe Billerica has it.
The ball just squibbed right out and hit one of the Billerica front linemen on the receiving team and bounced off his legs. He just kind of stood there like he didn't know what to do. And fortunately for Billerica, one of their middle receivers was able to come up and fall on the ball. Otherwise, it would have been Chelmsford first and 10. And unfortunately for Billerica, if something bad has been able to happen to them, it has. And we've got Billerica first and 10. Darcy in the shotgun, Parker in the backfield. Twins right, split left. He's looking to throw.
Goes up top to right. Tipped out of bounds by Dan Kern. Nice coverage.
The closest receiver to that was a Chelmsford Lion. So if you're an Indian fan, you're probably not having the best day of your life right now. And if you're a Lion fan, that's okay.
Second down and 10 here. 9:55 left here in the third quarter.
Here come the Indians.
Scored Chelmsford 48, Billerica 12.
DeSantis and Saunders split left. Yavarov split right.
Darcy drops back, play action, rolls left, throws across his body. Nice catch there by DeSantis. Got the first down. Nice throw by Darcy.
The Chelmsford defender went for the interception and gambled and lost, and DeSantis was able to make the reception and head downfield for a first down. A small glimmer in the otherwise bleak and dreary Billerica offensive picture today.
Well, the offense they've been able to move the ball, not consistently all game long, but then they haven't had an absolute terrible. But the defense just hasn't been able to do anything.
You're absolutely right, my friend. And out come the Lions. Defense getting ready. First and 10, Billerica. Man in motion. Darcy hands
off
off
up the middle.
Parker gets next to nothing, being the second back into the hole.
Second down and 9 here. 9:30 left here in the third quarter. And people are filing out here. They've had enough of this cold weather.
Certainly there will be much wailing and gnashing of teeth in Indian land this afternoon, as the route is on. Okay, here we go. It's second and about 8. You got Saunders split left. DeSantis in motion. Darcy looking to throw. He pumps once. He's in trouble.
Rolls right.
He's in trouble. He's being chased.
He throws it out of bounds. Smart move by Darcy.
And the closest intended receiver appears to be one of the Chelmsford trainers. And perhaps it was David Sakowicz for Channel 6 who was closest to that play.
Nice pursuit on that one by Bob Dewey. Bring up third down and 8.
And it looks like Billerica has gone into the can-can offense. 1-2-3 kick. Although at this point, I don't think they can afford to kick. Certainly the large lead has made our job easier. But we'll see what the Indians have up their sleeve. Darcy in the shotgun. Parker the lone back.
Drops back to pass. Throws across left. And it looks like he got the first down on that one.
It is complete for the first down. You know, they can move the ball 5 or 8 yards at a time, and the Lions seem willing to let them do that. It's just they're so deep in the hole, I don't think they can climb out in just the time available.
No, I can't see anybody scoring that many points. They're down so many. They've given up. I mean, Billerica's defense just hasn't been able to do anything right today.
Okay, out come the Indians. First and 10. We've got Yavarov split right. DeSantis split left. Parker in the backfield. Darcy in the shotgun. There's a snap. He pumps once.
Under some pressure, he throws it up.
Oh my goodness. Almost intercepted as he throws under pressure.
Nice coverage there by Mike Gillette. Second down and 10 here.
Okay, out come the Indians. And we've got twins right, twins left. Darcy in the shotgun, alone in the backfield. There's a snap. He's looking to throw. He puts it up. And there's nobody home.
There's a little miscommunication on the Billerica side on that one.
And there's a flag on the play, it appears. Let's see what the Zebras are up to here. So far, ladies and gentlemen, the officials have been content to let him play. I guess it's perhaps against Billerica. And it's holding. Oh, it's defensive holding against Chelmsford.
Not give him a first down.
Well, it's certainly a gift for the Billerica faithful. Alas and alack. The Indians are moving the ball. 1st and 10 on about the 15-yard line of Chelmsford, courtesy of a defensive penalty, holding or interference, whichever you want to call it. We've got split right, wide left. Darcy alone in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. There's a snap.
In QB keeper, he rolls, moves left. He's got some moves. He keeps on going. Knocked out of bounds by Nick Brink and Mike Gillette on that one. Nice run.
The most alert player in the field that time would be the fellow holding the yard marker, who was smart enough to get his butt out of the way. What appeared to be a quarterback keeper for no gain at all, Darcy was able to convert it into a gain by keeping his head and his feet and moving down the sideline. Darcy's played a pretty good game. He just hasn't had the opportunities, I think, to do some of the things he'd like to do because of just the overwhelming Chelmsford defense.
Clock stopped at 8 or 9 last year in the 3rd quarter. Darcy under center. 2nd down and 1 here. Ball at about the 9-yard line. Quick slant across the middle. No, bounces right off his face mask.
Chuck, we've just been handed a note that the officials decided we're enjoying the game so much they're going to add a 5th quarter today.
What are you talking about, Chuck? Huh?
I'm teasing, Chuck.
I was aware you were teasing on that one. I didn't think they actually added a 5th quarter. 20 degrees of, hey, let's play another one. No.
It's called the icebreaker.
Third down and 1. Big play here for Billerica. Trap up the middle. I don't think he got it. Nice stand by the defensive line.
Kind of queer draw play that they run where he waves the ball up in the air and then hands it off.
Yeah, just telegraphs it.
It does look like they came up short, though, Chuck.
Yeah, it'll be 4th down and they lost 2 yards on the play. 4th down and 3. And Billerica will go for it, I imagine.
And something else we want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that our broadcaster Chuck Lippman has been awarded the John Madden Broadcasting Award for the 1994 Chelmsford football season. Certainly an honor he was surprised to hear about.
Considering there isn't one, I'm very surprised to hear about it. 4th down and 3 here. Darcy, hands off, go up the middle. Pushes forward, I think he got the 1st down on that. Let's see how they spot it.
Well, there's no cash prize. You just get a bus to ride around in all time.
And they did get the 1st down. I just like my car.
What do you drive, Chuck?
I drive a Plymouth Reliant. Fine automobile. 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line here. Clock winding down to about 6:50 here in the 3rd quarter.
Okay, we've got split right. Parker in the backfield.
They're going to run that play again into Santos. He pushes forward. Touchdown, Billerica. Make the score. Chelmsford 48, Billerica 18.
And there is life on the Billerica sideline, ladies and gentlemen. We can see movement.
They'll have to go to 2 on this, most likely.
And here's a shot at somebody's faithful.
Billerica's. Yeah, they're going to go for 2 here.
Okay. Prokos is split to the right. Parker's in the backfield with Darcy, who's over the center.
It's going to be an option right.
Option to Parker.
Push forward.
And they don't believe he got it.
Yep. And makes the score. Chelmsford 48, Billerica 20. So Billerica need 4 more touchdowns to tie this game up.
And there's the Billerica crowd, almost lifelike as they celebrate their touchdown. Now, whatever they're doing now kind of reminds you of the village people doing the YMCA thing.
Yeah. Just trying to keep warm. So 6:44 left here in the third quarter.
And Billerica is going to do something right now, ladies and gentlemen, that they haven't done much this game. As you're going to see a replay of the touchdown here. They're going to kick the ball off.
DeSantis has had a very good game for Billerica. They've ran that play a lot for him.
He has been their go-to guy all game. A couple of quick receptions early in the game, setting up that touchdown. And unfortunately, it's too little, too late.
I wouldn't be surprised here to see the onside kick once again, but
I don't know. At this point, they're so deep in the hole.
no, I was wrong. Kickoff. Kern gets it. Pushes forward.
Oh,
Breaks
my
a couple
goodness,
tackles.
he's
There he goes. He's got a kick of the beat, and he just beats him. One man to beat, 39.
Oh, here he comes down the sideline. Touchdown, Dan
Great
Curran.
run by Dan Curran. He's the man. Dan Curran is the man.
You know, I find the most interesting thing on that play is the way he slowed down to see which way his blocker was going to take the Billerica defender.
He has just had an absolutely outstanding game.
Absolutely incredible to see a running back have that much control in a high school football game, to be able to stop, pick the block, and then accelerate into the end zone.
He's all you can ask for in a running back. He's quick, he's strong, he's intelligent, he's great.
And the best thing about it is he doesn't play for Billerica. All right, here comes Harrington for the PAT attempt. They're in the hold. There's the snap. And it's blocked.
That leaves the score at Chelmsford 54, Billerica 20.
Well, I think the blocked PAT here may be significant because sometime next week, Billerica may have actually closed up the game enough to make it significant.
No, we're going to have a replay on that. You see Dan Curran take it, go right up the middle.
Okay, he's up the middle. He breaks off his blocker to the left. Now he's got the one blocker in front of him. He takes the block outside, and it's a foot race into the end zone, and he goes in again untouched. Mr. All-World, Dan Curran.
We'll definitely have to give Dan Curran so far the
Chevrolet Player of the Game Award.
Turkey Award. Being Thanksgiving Day's had an absolutely incredible game. Along with the rest of the Chelmsford offense, just great.
He certainly worked up a healthy appetite, I reckon, running up and down the field like that all day.
It's definitely a nice start to the day. Get to watch Chelmsford beat Billerica once again, and go home, eat dinner.
And then watch the videotape and watch him beat him again. That's a live ball. It's been touched.
Covered by Billerica. Actually, I was going to say watch the NFL games, but 6:27 left here in the third quarter.
54-20. And if you happen to catch some of the other scores during halftime, at the end of the first half, it was 14-14, Tewksbury and Wilmington. I believe it was 7-7 Andover and Central. Methuen was beating Drake handily.
Well, no surprise there, Drake looking to get out of the Merrimack Valley Conference, having a lot of trouble matching up with the powerhouses of the league. There's a throw. Incomplete.
Mike Johnson just adds insult to injury. After the ball went over the Indian receiver's head, he just whacked him for fun.
Second down and 10 here.
Ball on the Indian 40-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. Saunders and DeSantis split left. Yavarov split right. Prokos in motion. Darcy's
drops
looking
back,
fast.
goes left. He's got him.
Complete.
I think he's got the first down on that one.
It would appear so. But again, the the short passes aren't not going to put him back in the game at this point. They'll make those all afternoon because Chelmsford's willing to give up the yardage on the short pass.
First down and 10 for Billerica.
This is your Chelmsford Community Television production of Chelmsford Gridiron action here at Alumni Stadium. DeSantis split to the right. Darcy in the shotgun, Parker the lone back. There's the snap, he's looking to throw, he's looking deep over midfield, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was number 2, Andy Prokos.
Nice coverage there by Mike Johnson. That was a weak throw, he just kind of dumped it up there.
I think those Chelmsford linebackers are sniffing blood and looking for the interception because they know they're going to have to throw. There's a shot of the scoreboard. Okay, here come the Indians.
Darcy in shotgun.
Shearer to the right.
Second down and 10.
Prokos in tight.
Drops back, throws left, he goes up. Just behind him. Nice coverage there by Mike Gillette.
That kind of sums it all up right there. The ball thrown behind the receiver, and the receiver going head over heels trying to pull it in. And it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Billerica Indians as they come out of the huddle. They've got split left, split right, 2 tight ends, Parker the lone back in the backfield, Darcy over the center, calling the signals. Prokos in motion.
Drops back, handoff.
Hands off to Parker. Parker's got about... Parker might have the first down.
Nice run there. No, he's just short. A couple of yards short on that one.
Nice run.
4th down and 2.
Nice run by Mike Parker there. Okay, folks, they're going to be getting ready to call the 50-50 raffle winner soon. And if you're not here, you can't win. Okay, here come the Indians. Split left, split right. Darcy again over the center. Prokos in motion. Hands it off to Parker. Parker nailed in the
Great
backfield.
play by Derek Warshawski on that one to deny the first down.
That was
turnover on downs.
Identical play they ran last down, and Warshawski read it and stayed home and call him Farmer Warshawski as he planted the Indian in the dirt. So again, the Chelmsford offense is coming out onto the field, and we're seeing some different shapes and sizes out there as we see some substitutions. But the skill positions are all the same.
Exactly 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. 1st down and 10.
I guess right now the question would be is how many more touchdowns will Chelmsford be able to score in the time left?
Chelmsford is going to keep the ball on the ground, and with Dan Kern back there, they can just score all day.
Brinks in motion.
And now pushes forward for a couple yards. Second down and 8 here.
I wonder if those fans are having as much fun down there as we are up here, Chuck.
I hope so.
And remember, your friends at Chelmsford Community Television want to warn you not to drink and drive tonight. So if you're going to be doing some partying with some adult beverages, please do not get behind the wheel. Okay, we've got Lindstedt split to the left, Gillette split to the right, Brink in motion. Just the handoff. It's current up the middle.
Breaks the tackle. There he goes.
It's a foot race, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like he's going to be in the end zone again.
There we go.
It's another Dan Curran touchdown.
Dan Curran. He's got to be setting some kind of record here today. This is just it's the Dan Curran show.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all you can say. It's just Dan Curran once again. You can't stop him. You can't hope to contain him. You can only hope to watch him. That's all you can do. Makes the score 60-20 Chelmsford. 60 points. I can't remember the last time Chelmsford scored 60 points.
And It's a happy Chelmsford coaching staff on the sideline right now because the game is out of reach, I'm sure. Okay, here's Harrington for the PAT attempt. There's the snap. Harrington's got it down. And there's the kick. Billerica put a good attempt on the block. It's one of his better PAT kicks today. Good height. I'm sorry, Chuck.
No, go ahead.
And certainly a much better kick after the last one that was blocked. So as we go through the motions here at George Simone Alumni Stadium, it's Chelmsford 61 and Billerica 20.
Have an instant replay here. Dan Kern, here he goes. Breaks a couple tackles, just there it goes. Goodness, he's had such a good game. How many yards do you think he has today, Jeff? About?
I don't know, but he's got 5 scores, I think.
I think he's got something around 250 yards. I'm not sure. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but he's just had the whole offense just been absolutely incredible today. Incredible. 61 points is unheard of.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Dan Curran Show and Friends, brought to you by Chelmsford Community Television, courtesy of the Billerica Indians. Certainly a very, very, very talented young man whose parents, I'm sure, are very proud of him. Here's the kick. It's in the air. And it's out of bounds.
And there's the flag.
Fielded by Mary Haddad of Channel 6.
Probably spot that at the 35. I don't think they'll. I'm not sure if they'll want Scott to kick it over or just take it at the 35.
At this point, I would hope Billerica would do anything that would run the clock down.
Yeah, it's 4:07 left here in the third quarter. The score is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20. And it's getting ridiculous. Actually, it's gotten ridiculous here.
Okay, the call was procedure against Chelmsford for kicking the ball out of bounds. And I believe Billerica is going to take the ball on the spot. So we'll have Indians first down and 10. And the 6 or 7 youths on the sideline seem to be having a more interesting game than what's going on out in the field.
Well, they're just beating the tar out of each other.
And they're having a good time of it. So the Indians will have another chance to even things up as they come out. Darcy over the center. Parker in the backfield. There's a snap.
Play
and
action.
He's looking to throw.
He's going to go up top. Gillette's got some
Going to be
nice.
intercepted.
Oh.
No, almost. Michael Gillette almost with the interception. As DeSantis, the Billerica attended. Excuse me, that wasn't DeSantis. That was Billy Saunders, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd and 10 here at Alumni Stadium. With only 4 minutes left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Although it might seem like an eternity.
No, it's a cold one out here.
There's DeSantis in motion. Darcy hands it to the up-back Parker.
Nothing doing. Nice tackle there by Derek Warshawski.
Parker smushed by Warshawski. As Tom Cato's on the sideline directing the defense.
3rd down and 9 here in the third quarter. 3:30 left here.
And there's a timeout call by Billerica. Thank you very much.
Just so the frostbite can set in even more.
Well, we've got the cheerleaders being introduced over in the Chelmsford sideline.
We'd like to wish everyone out there a happy Thanksgiving Day.
Happy Thanksgiving Day from Chelmsford Community Television. Yes, folks, we're running out of football things to talk about here. As Chelmsford piles on the score, although we're starting to see some of the the not first-line players, I guess that would be the politically correct term for scrubs, coming into the game, getting a chance to test their mettle against the Indian first team.
Andy Andropoulos and Bob Raffaello out there on the defensive line. Darcy throws.
Oh, almost picked off by number 15, Mike Johnson.
Nice play there by Johnson on the coverage.
He's had a heck of a game.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a year.
You know, it seems about 3 days since we've heard the tomahawk chop.
Yeah, most of the Billerica fans have left by now. Actually, most of the fans have left by now. Can't really blame them. Make it 4th down and 9. I'm not sure. Billerica probably punted here. Nope, they're going to go for it.
Gonna go for it.
I have to credit Billerica's coaching staff on that one. It's a gutsy call.
Okay, Darcy's back. He's in the shotgun. He's looking to throw.
He's got
my
his man. There he
goodness,
goes.
a nice
Number
throw.
7.
Number 7.
Brought down.
Billy Saunders for a nice game.
What Billerica did on that one, it seemed as though Saunders was going to run out of bounds, and he stopped right in the end, and there was no one there to cover him. Nice call by Billerica. Caught Chelmsford off guard there, give him 1st down.
With Billerica's offense on the field and them throwing the ball like this, it's going to take forever to run down that clock. As the crowd is thinning dramatically here at Alumni Stadium, ladies and gentlemen.
Getting out of here won't be that bad.
The Indian fans are leaving in dejection, and the smart Chelmsford fans are going home to celebrate in the warmth of their own homes.
Well, they gain of a couple.
Mike
up
Johnson in on the tackle there. Doesn't look like there was any gain on that play.
Well, we have a replay of the pass. Darcy just throws it right up.
And there's the wind picking up again. How nice. Darcy's in the shotgun. Parker the lone back in the backfield. The Twins left. Split right. Calling the signals. There's the snap. He's looking to throw into the corner of the end zone.
Incomplete.
Bilodeau on the defense. The Billerica Indians looking for a flag for defensive interference. The officials say no. And once again, it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Something the Billerica Indians have been facing most of the afternoon, or most of the morning, rather.
Well, I think it's probably gone into the afternoon by now. It's been a long game, actually.
It is 12:30. Darcy over the center. He's looking to throw deep.
Goes across the middle. Intercepted by Jason Bilodeau. He's going to try to return it up the right sideline. He's brought down. Nice play. Great play by Jason Bilodeau.
Brought down at about the line of scrimmage, which is about the 11-yard line of Chelmsford. Bilodeau again. So many times we've seen him with the defensive play, making the interception. And a fine young athlete here from Chelmsford High School.
Therian going in, Scott Brown for QB. Scott's had an excellent game. First 2 plays of the game, they went up deep. Throws right on the money. Nate instead pulled him down.
Okay, out come the Lions. It's 1st and 10 from the 11.
And off to Bilodeau, breaks it out left. He's got some room.
He's up the sideline.
Brought down by number 2, Randy Prokos.
Prokos, another Billerica Indian, having a big day.
Got him a 1st down on the play. Clock winding down, about 1:30 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh Lord, it's only the 3rd quarter. Okay, here come the Lions.
Draw up the middle, pushes forward, got about 3 or 4. Keep the clock running.
And I think if you're Peter Flynn, the Billerica head coach, the best thing you can say today is that none of your players were injured, because they haven't had much to celebrate. Okay, here's Therian over the center.
Hand off to Bilodeau.
Bilodeau's got
Scurries
some
through,
room.
nice move.
Still on his feet, there's a flag on the play. And I suspect it may be defensive offsides. I saw Billerica Indian jump, but whether he was drawn off or not, I couldn't tell.
Nice call, Jeff.
Well, thank you. It's good to get one every 3 or 4 games. And the janitorial staff here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium is going to have their hands full.
Bring up 2nd down and 2 here. 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Score is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20.
And can we try for 69? 68 rather. See if we can break 70. Out come the Lions. And it's 2nd down and about 1. Therian the quarterback.
And the handoff to
Bilodeau for the 1st down.
And they got it. Move the chains. Wow, this place is really emptied out. When the game started, this whole place was just filled with people crawling with it. In fact, and now it's just empty. Most of the Billerica side was gone.
Therian with the keeper up the sideline. He's got some room and he's out of bounds, forced out by a host of Billerica Indians. I think next year we have to see if we can get some away games in the schedule, like Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi.
Yeah. It has been cold today.
You definitely don't want to play anybody with the name North in their name. Okay, here come the Lions. It's 1st and 10. Therian got the 1st down. And a little confusion in the Chelmsford backfield. Now they're set. There's the snap. Therian hands it off to whom I do not know. Perhaps it was number 7, Bilodeau.
2-yard gain on the play. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going on to the 4th here.
Oh, mercy. The quarter is over. And the Billerica band has come alive.
Chelmsford now has the wind at their back. I don't think they're going to throw the ball, so that doesn't really matter. But
Okay, Therian brings him up to the line. Bilodeau the tailback. We've got split right. High backfield. Hands it off to the fullback, who's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Oh my goodness, a nice run. Who was that?
Andy Klein. Nice run there by Andy Klein, number 36.
Andy Klein, number 36, with a fine run. First back into the hole. Managed to come through the defensive line, still on his feet, and picked up a nice gain. 1st down and 10. And the Chelmsford second-team offense is moving the ball here early in the 4th quarter. And there's Chelmsford selectman Bill Dalton out here braving the wintry weather to cheer on the Chelmsford Lions. Okay, there's the snap. Therian hands it to Klein again, who's still on his feet. He's up, he's still going. And a nice gain by the young man, the 2nd string fullback.
Clock winds down to about 11 minutes left here in today's game.
And this is just the type of offense we like to see.
Running up the middle.
Running up the clock up the middle. Okay. Therian brings him out. He's over the center. He hands it to Bilodeau, the up back, and Bilodeau's blindsided by a Billerica defender.
3rd down and 6 here. 10:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Score is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20.
Okay, Therian comes back from the sideline with the play as the Indians are set to try and massacre the Lions. Okay, Bilodeau, the up back, Klein, the fullback. Therian takes the snap, hands it to Bilodeau. A valiant effort. And it's going to be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
It'll be 4th down and 1 here.
Oops, my mistake. 4th and 1. Let's go for it, boys.
Yeah, I believe they are. Probably just run a QB keeper here, get the 1st down, keep the drive alive.
Keep the clock alive. That's what we like to see.
At this point in the game, you're right.
Okay, there's the handoff to Bilodeau. He's inside. Does he get the 1st down? It'll depend on the spot.
No, he got stood up on that one. Nice play by the Billerica defense, and they'll take over on downs.
Okay, Billerica will take over on downs, and while we're having a break in the action, we'd like to say hello to Linda Dalton, Acting Director of the Chelmsford Housing Authority, doing a fine job, taking care of our town senior citizens in the Housing Authority, the elderly apartments. And out come the Indians, 1st and 10 on about the 18-yard line of Billerica.
The QB keeper just doesn't go anywhere. Loss of a couple yards on that one. 2nd down and 14.
And we've been joined by the mighty Pat up here in the booth camera. Pat's number 1, a legend in his own mind.
Clock winding down to about 9 minutes left here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, that's what we like to see, is keeping it on the ground, letting the clock run down.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 13.
This game will certainly go down in the annals of Chelmsford Billerica tradition as the blowout of '94.
There's a shot of the cheerleaders, all hyped up about today's game. Extremely impressive showing by the Chelmsford team.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Chelmsford High School 1994 edition of the Lion football team has done a fine job beating back the Indian surge. Okay, we have a new quarterback for Billerica.
Number 12, Craig DaCosta.
Craig DaCosta, who unfortunately just threw an interception, which will stop the clock. Somebody tell Craig there's $5 in it for him if he keeps the ball on the ground. In fact, if we take a collection up here with the crew of Cable 43, it might be able to go as high as 10. And the cheerleaders are cheering, the band is banding. What's left of the faithful are enjoying this historic rout. And you know it's over, ladies and gentlemen, when they're taking the popcorn out of the concession booth.
The penalty on the play, Billerica gets a 1st down. Draw play up the middle. Gain of a couple, but
more importantly, the clock is running.
8 minutes left here in the 4th quarter.
Well, if you're going to be celebrating your Thanksgiving in Billerica, ladies and gentlemen, you better bring some extra
tissues.
Tissues, that's the word. I couldn't think. I was thinking of paper towels. tissues because there'll be much wailing and gnashing of teeth as the Indians have been routed by the Lions.
Second down and 9. Draw play up the middle.
Now he did that. Must be something they teach all the quarterbacks with that queer throw the ball up in the air thing.
I guess so. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but it seems like they only do it on the on that draw play.
I think it means, excuse me, linebacker, we're going to run a draw, and I would like you to tackle me.
Third down and 8. 7 minutes left here.
I see a lady with a perambulator. That's a baby carriage. Oh, number 17 for Billerica with the long gain. Keep him in bounds, boys.
Yep. He got the first down. Nice run there.
And Billerica does not show a number 17 on their roster.
The phantom running back gets the first down there.
So Billerica's mystery man with the first down, and their clock stopped for the change in sticks.
The score here is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20.
As Alumni Stadium is slowly turning into a ghost town here.
I don't think we have any choice but to give the player of the game here today. The Turkey Award to Dan Curran.
Dan Curran, player of the game.
Pitch left. Scurries out.
Maybe number 40.
Knocked out of bounds.
Number 40, Kevin McCormick.
Nice run there by Kevin. And the clock will stay running. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, we're going to have a replay. Why, I do not know, but CCTV instant replay. Never mind. That was very interesting.
Draw play up the middle.
The mystery man up the middle, he's still on his feet. He slips one tackle.
Who is this guy? Oh boy. You give him the first down on that one. Nice run.
Folks, the mystery man from Billerica is racking up the yardage here at Alumni Stadium. As I think the Chelmsford freshman B team is in right now. It almost looks like a Pop Warner game out there, Chuck.
Handoff on the outside.
McCormick with the carry. He's got nowhere to run.
Gain of a couple.
They had number 35, Matt Rossetti, in motion, but he didn't make his block. Didn't seem to block anybody. Wasn't much of a gain there.
Second down and 6 here. Clock running out with 5 minutes left.
Okay, here come the Indians. DeCosta's working over the center. There's that counter play we've seen, and
massive humanity brings them down.
By golly, the freshman B team seems to have been able to stop that quite well. You know, I think all in all, Billerica's really only run about 5 plays this game.
Yeah, I mean, the plays they've run in the first quarter, they were very effective, but I mean, Chelmsford just got used to them. Billerica just needed to come with more, not originality, just some more plays.
McCormick with the carry. Gain of about 3.
Game is moving much quicker now. 4 minutes left. The clock just hasn't seemed to be stopped.
I think both coaches have just agreed to let this one become part of the history books.
Fourth down and 5 here.
Which is greatly appreciated by your friends here at Chelmsford Community Television.
With Frostbite.
I'm Jeff Stallard with Chuck Frostbite Lippin here at the command and control booth.
Handoff to the mystery man. He cuts outside.
The mystery man's on his feet. He's
doesn't get the first down. He got hit hard. Billy Norman, nice tackle.
Whoever he is, he's certainly an active young man. Okay, we'll have the Chelmsford offense coming out. I'll tell you, for a mystery man, that number 17 has played quite well for the time he's been in the game.
Once again, I'd like to wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving here.
That's right.
Score is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20.
A happy Thanksgiving from our table to yours. From Chelmsford Community Television. Your tax dollars at work.
Handoff up the middle. Stacked up. Nice hit there by number 50. Christakis. And the tomahawk chop lives. Why we do not know.
Actually, I think they're waving goodbye.
I'll see you next Thanksgiving.
The words to this are something like, wait until next year, next year. Okay, number 10 is now the quarterback for Chelmsford, Andy LaCapo. And he hands it to the upback, number 14, David Walsh, with a fine carry. Happy Thanksgiving to all of yous. Must be from Billerica.
Third down and 3, clock winding down.
Ladies and gentlemen, YUZ is not a word in Webster's dictionary. Okay, LaCapo brings him out to the line. He hands it to number 12. Excuse me, number 42. Which is not on the Chelmsford roster. So we've got another mystery man.
Fourth down and 2 here. Clock running down to just 2 minutes. There's a 2-minute warning.
Ah, praise be the 2 minutes warning. Ah, lad, do you feel a little bit happier now, you do? Hey, Chuck, why'd the chicken cross the playground?
I don't want to know, Jeff. I really don't.
To get to the other slide.
Oh, boy.
Well, you know, there's not much football happening here at Alumni Stadium right now.
Yep. And
not much humor either.
it's all right. And
but you know, on a day like today, where Chelmsford beats up on their perennial arch rival, all is bright with the world.
they really just, I mean, their offense was absolutely incredible today. There's no other word to describe it. It was unstoppable.
Dan Curran and friends put on an offensive exhibition against the Billerica Indians. And we've got Pat doing the... What kind of dance are you doing up here, Pat? It's the Pat dance.
Minute 55 left. Draw up the middle. Squirts on the outside.
McCormick with the run. He's right down inbounds.
Clock will wind down to about 1:40.
And the sun has finally moved around to where we can see the monitor without outside assistance.
Second down and 6 here.
And there's 1:31 left to go here in the game at Alumni Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Craig DaCosta brings him out. He's working over the center. He hands off to the mystery man. The mystery man stuffed inside for no gain. Number 17 for Billerica, the mystery man.
Minute left here. Score is Chelmsford 61, Billerica 20.
And ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you that this Cable 43 Chelmsford Community Television production was brought to you by the crew here at Chelmsford Community Television. Matt Scott, Mike Theo, Kurt Heinrich, and the rest of the crew. And we have a new quarterback for Billerica.
QB keeper rolls outside. Nice tackle there.
Billy Saunders. No, that can't be right. This must be another number 7.
Nice tackle there by Clark Gephardt. 20 seconds left. The game mercifully comes to a close. Fourth down and 6. Billerica probably trying to get one more play off. There's a shot of our clock.
And we want to again thank you for tuning in for this live coverage of the Thanksgiving Day Classic here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium, where Chelmsford has beaten Billerica 61-20.
They got one more play to drop the middle.
And
that's
it's over, ladies ladies and gentlemen. And a quick wrap-up would be Dan Curran, 61, and Dan Curran and Friends, 61, and Billerica, 20, here at George Simonian Alumni Stadium, which was really not much of a contest after the first quarter.
They really played great today.
They played unbelievably, so hopefully we'll be seeing you next Saturday. Where will we be seeing each other next Saturday, Chuck?
Probably at Northeastern's home field against the winner of the Brookline-Newton North game.
Okay, and I'm sure if you're interested in getting tickets for that, you can contact the athletic director's office or the main desk at Chelmsford High School. So for Chuck Lippman, and I'm Jeff Stallett, for the rest of the Chelmsford Community Television crew, we'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and thank you, and good night.